Let's see it. Alright. Let's see it. So, you come to the edge of the void. You park your Cyclops, right? Climb down. And then you get out. You got a nice little landing pad here, landing strip. Okay. Now, here's your, here's your moon pools, where you would, dock your prawn suit and your sea moth. Here's your sea moth. You know, you got your upgrade station, you got your modification station, you got some storage, some power cell chargers, battery chargers. You have your prawn suit, same thing. Power cell chargers, battery chargers, the modification station, you know, all of that. Then you go through the bulkhead. And now you're kind of at like the main room now. You know, you got a fabricator, some growing stuff. This is referred to as like the start. So think about like a lot of research facilities, how you enter in through a room where you put on your clothes, you know, put on the hazmat suits, you know, disinfect, all that. That's basically what this room is. And then go on to here. You have an observatory to kind of view the ghost leviathans. There is 3 as I see. There was 4 at one point. Anyway, now from here, you can go down to checkpoint 1. You've now dropped roughly 300 meters, and you're at checkpoint 1. You have glass back here to look, you know, and then you open up the bulkhead door. At checkpoint 1, you have our power room. We have 3 nuclear reactors and a bioreactor. Speaking of, I need to, never mind, I can't add anything. You know, you got some grow beds here, in case you want to grow some food for the bioreactor. But the big stuff, big power comes from these bad boys. Each one holds about 2,500. So that's 5,000. Yeah, that's a lot. And each are filled to the brim with nuclear reactor rods. And this bad boy is just for, you know, clean energy when you want to get rid of stuff that you don't need. It's not really there as a main source of power. Now you go to the second bulkhead. And you have another observatory. Pretty darn cool creatures, if I do say so myself. Then we're heading on down to the research facility. You drop down here, look out more. Then this is the drop. You drop about another 300 meters, and you're here. Now this door back here is main storage, etc. Kind of like just a everything kit. You got your med kit fabricator, you got a radio, normal fabricator, you got chargers, modification stations, and a bunch of storage. That's for when you get back down to the research facility, you can put everything in there and deal with it later. Now, over here, we have Aquarium 1. We gather a bunch of stuff, you know. We gather a bunch of eggs, etc. from the world, right? So we got some crab squids, a mesmer, little cuttlefish. Actually, I have a few cuttlefish in here. Just a bunch of stuff, you know. Then we go down, exit back out the door we came, and then close it off because we don't want any of this escaping, so we gotta have some good security. And then here's the other aquarium. I probably need to fix this too, with the eggs and stuff. Yeah. And we got some exits, just in case. Now we get to the fun part. This is the main living quarters of the researchers. Here we have beds for all of them to stay at, nightstand and stuff like that. Got a dining table for when we're eating, bench, and then here we got some equipment. Vending machine for some snacks, you know. Coffee machine for obviously some coffee. Oh, I'm waiting on it. Can actually eat the snacks. Some coffee. There we go. Trash can in case you gotta get rid of stuff like this. And then we go on to my part. Sorry about that. This is the captain's quarters. This is strictly off limits to everyone except me. Here we have my bed. Here we have a photo of one of two the sea dragons killed. And then here we have another photo of the second sea dragon killed. Now we have, you know, some vending machine, coffee, stuff like that. And a picture of Ghost Leviathan killed. And then here's where I do my research, sit down, observe them. So yeah, I definitely could have done a lot more with this base. But this took me about an hour or so. It wasn't perfect, I was still kind of learning. But yeah, this is my void base. Hope y'all enjoy.